He chose Richard over me.
Oh, I thought.
Michael,
yes.
John, Peter.
How you doing?
Fellas, what Jeter did, winning 5 rings compared to Yogi's 10, is more impressive. The layers of playoff make everything so much more difficult. Now, the Yankees, you're saying, are getting 5-1. All right, let's assume they're in the playoffs. And, that's a little bit of a risk, but very little. Okay, they're in. To win 3 series, that's 2 to the third. That's 8-1. It could be anything. To win 3 series or to flip a coin and get heads 3 straight times, it's 8-1 odds. So the Yankees or any other team that play 3 series, 2 to the third, it's 8-1. A play-in game for a team with the 1 game, that's 16-1. That's 2 to the fourth. Now, for the Yankees to get 5-1, you're saying, in odds, that's not a good bet at all. All right, the Yankees will get home field. They're a better team than most of the other teams. Very little advantage. At the minimum, you've got to get 7-1, or at the minimum 6.5 to 7. But 5-1, that's not a good bet at all. You lose your shirt. That is not smart betting. Mets, I haven't figured out yet now, but the Yankees, that's for sure. Not a bet. Fellas, I want to give one last thing before I hang up on you guys. One of the greatest things in sports that I've seen, and I don't think it'll ever be done again. Now, you can say in the old days it wouldn't happen because guys didn't leave. LeBron James has won 3 championships, 3 different franchises, being the main man. There's nobody else close. The only guy I can think of is Jabbar when he was Lou Alcindor, won at UCLA, then won with the Bucks, and then won with the Lakers. And after that, of course, Magic's team. But still, he was the main man for at least one of the championships. But he never won on 3 teams. That may never, ever, ever happen again. So when people discuss with Michael Jordan or this, say what you want about his character, leaving teams, it still doesn't make it easier than what he did. So people have to remember, and I've never heard it said on the radio or anywhere, how great a feat that is. Now, it may happen because guys come and go now, and they leave teams, chase rings, which is fine, but still you have to accomplish what he did. And no one's ever done it. I've gone through my head, and I can't think of anyone in any sport, baseball, football, hockey, or basketball, except LeBron James. Fellas, always a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Well, but he answered his own question, is that guys leave more. If this were 50 years ago, LeBron James would have been a Cavalier his entire career.
Do you think that I'm losing it, Don, that like midway through that call, I almost started to cry?
Now,
actually cry?
Yeah. I need to know why.
I didn't know how to get out of it. First of all, we had a call from North Carolina. The guy was sweet and everything, but the whole history of his Yankee fandom, then it sounded like Peter was imitating him. And then we go to Richard. I almost started to weep.
Well, my thing was funny. I don't know why you threw that in with the 2 horrible moments. That's unfortunate.
Because I thought you were mocking a caller. I didn't know what you were doing.
No, I'm mocking everything. Oh. It's just satire. It wasn't him personally. He seemed like a lovely guy.
Very lovely.
But there is something about Yankee fanship that people, there's a real importance to the fanship. I guess it's just, but it's like to root for a team that's won a lot. You have like this, Don, we couldn't understand it, but there's some sort of connection to
that's why you came up with I've been a Yankee fan since, because you don't do that with any other team, and I don't understand it. Knicks have been around forever.
I've
Giants
been a Yankee
have been around forever
since 1969.
Oh, look at that one.
Right?
Been a Yankee fan since 71.
Giants been around since 25.
Been a Yankee fan since 1982.
Anthony Greek just told me that Richard from Manhattan, the dentist, called up FAN today at 5:20 a.m. He never stops. How does he do his business?
You know what they call when you get that call late at night? You know what it's called? Dick at night.
Holy cow, I've been a Yankee fan since 1957.
That was pretty good.
See?